It is October 25th of 2022, pretty much the end of the season, so not much to report this time. The stakes for the climbing beans have been removed so that I can do some work on the ground underneath. I've been collecting leaves, putting leaves down to enrich the soil. I intend to leave those posts in place and grow beans here next year as well. It'll save a bit of work. There is, believe it or not, a line of chives there with weeds to be removed. This patch of smooth ground is the result of planting 240 garlic cloves. We don't want them to emerge this fall, just to grow some roots and be ready to come up next spring. This landscape fabric, has been laid down to cover over the asparagus plants that I have underneath. I'm trying to discourage the grass and the weeds that are growing among the asparagus. After I cut down the ferns, I put the mower over it to get rid of some of that foliage, and now I'm hoping that between now and next summer, if I keep moving that black plastic around, then that'll discourage weeds. Obviously, once the spears start to emerge in the spring next year, I won't be able to use it anymore after that. This area needs to be dug over. However, in the meantime, we have some volunteer arugula, which are growing extremely well, and I'm using those for lunch pretty much every day. This area where I had squash last year, I'm working frequently on just hoeing off the weeds that appear. There are very few perennial weeds, except for on the right hand side here where the grass keeps wanting to creep in. So that area will be for potatoes next year. I will load that up with good compost and plant potatoes in the spring. This is the area where there were lots of well-established strawberries, and I've been working that over to remove the roots as they persistently appear. The tarragon tops I will leave in place to mark where the roots are. Otherwise, one tends to forget them in the spring of next year. Well, nothing much to add after that, apart from there's a puzzle I'm trying to work on down here. There is a number of black locust seedlings come up, and something comes in here, bends down the tops of the black locust and chews off the tops. And I can't figure out quite what it is. I know that deer will do it, but something a lot shorter than deer, because deer can't get in here because of the fence. And I've never seen deer in here. Something comes in and chews off the tops of the black locust. So that's the puzzle. Thank you for watching.
Now, the expert gardener and critical observer will have noticed a little detail in an earlier part of this video which might explain what is doing the chewing. I wonder if anybody noticed anything. Thank you for watching.